Now as you can see, this is an 8-foot sheet on a 9-foot wall. We need to make blocks to fit in between each stud space, creating a connection between the strip of plywood at the top and the sheet below. So I will measure the spaces. They typically should be 14 1/4 or 14 and 7/16. You can rate them on the plate. They don't have to be perfect. They can be about 1/8 of an inch short. It's no problem. Because sometimes if you cut them too tight, it makes it a bit difficult to get them in and nail them in place. So I'll go down, cut my blocks, come back, and I'll show you how to nail them into place. So now that you've cut your blocks and you've come back, you place them like this. Again, they don't have to be perfect, but roughly halfway here and halfway here for your strip of plywood at the top. So when you go to nail, make sure that your hand is clear out of the way. You don't want to hold the block like this and shoot through, obviously, because the nail will go through and into your hand. So hold the block like that, hold it nice and firm, shoot a nail. On this side, make sure your hand is out of the way. Also, as you're nailing, something to be aware of is where the gun is going to recoil back. If your face is directly behind the gun, and I know guys that have done this, it seems very common sense, but they went to go shoot, their face is too close to the gun because they're not paying attention, and it goes back and knocks out their teeth, cuts open their lip, and just causes injury in general. So to prevent that, just make sure your head is back far enough, or go up another step on the ladder or another step down. So here, I'll take a step down, and again, every 3 inches, I'll place another block here and here, making sure that there are no joints that aren't nailed. Whereas in this case, the vertical stud is support for the edge of the sheet, creating a nice strong structural wall. And that's what these blocks are doing in the horizontal direction. If I was using 9-foot sheets, they would cover the entire distance of the wall, and then I would just nail across the top edge, and there would be no joints. But for here, I need these blocks to take away this joint. And the next step after I have my blocks in place, to cut this top sheet, you can't have it just as the same as sheathing the floor. You can't have it landing on the same joint as the sheet below. That needs to run past at least 2 stud spaces, or in this case, I will run it to the end of the wall, this piece. For the reason for that is to create actual structural integrity. If all the joints are lining up, there's still that flex point. But the reason why we stagger it like that is now you just take away that flex point in an earthquake. So this top piece will hold the wall nice and strong.